Outside of Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, the Metroid franchise has probably been the most requested series for me to explore the universe of, and today I'll do just that with fascinating Metroid theories. Metroid Fusion was originally released in 2002 for the Game Boy Advance. The story revolved around a massive research lab that had been taken over by the nasty X-parasites that could replicate anything they came across, with Samus being the only one suited to save the day. While still considered a great addition to the Metroid franchise, many wondered how the X-parasites got a hold of space pirate DNA, even though there wasn't any on the SR-388. One theory spreading around the web is that space pirates are actually an inside job by the Galactic Federation. To further the theory, it must be brought up that the space station in Fusion was designed for the bioengineering of Metroids, but perhaps the Galactic Federation had also engineered space pirates that brought terror upon so many just to keep the military budget for research and fighting strong and steady. This would also explain how the space pirates are able to make so many comebacks, even after being destroyed time and time again. In fact, much of what the Galactic Federation does in the Metroid series can be justified by wanting to keep pace with the morally bankrupt pirates, without having to face any of the scrutiny. For example, the pirates use phazon weapons, which slowly poison the user, just as the Galactic Federation does. Since the space pirates are continuously upgrading themselves biologically, the Galactic Federation can continue to get more and more powerful as well. Adding to this point, it seems suspicious that previous Metroid plots focused on how space pirates have managed to clone Metroids, when this is exactly what the Galactic Federation has been doing this entire time. If the X situation had not turned sour, they may have blamed things on the space pirates yet again. Upon gaining 100% completion in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, the player is left with a strange ending, which includes a mysterious ship following Samus as she exits the current galaxy. What's so strange about this ship is that no other information is given, and since Retro Studios has announced a break from Metroid activity, it doesn't seem to be a setup or a tie-in to any new game. The main theory that has been brought up by fans is that the mysterious ship belongs to Psylocke. For anyone who hasn't played Metroid Prime Hunters for the Nintendo DS, Psylocke is a blue-armored bounty hunter shrouded in just about as much mystery as the strange ship in Corruption. What is known about the bounty hunter is that he or she holds a strong grudge against Samus and the Galactic Federation. He also uses stolen Federation technology, which could explain where the ship came from. Besides these similarities, the main evidence that this theory hinges on is the uncanny similarity between the two ships. Keeping in mind that Hunters was not developed by Retro Studios, the two spacecrafts are actually very similar. Looking past the slightly different styles, such as darker tones for Hunters or smoother shapes in Corruption, the two ships are not very different at all, since both have green and blue color schemes. Aside from coloring, the overall X shape is also kept intact, which makes it very plausible that the mysterious ship at the end of Prime 3 belongs to Psylocke. But the bigger question yet to be answered is, why? In Metroid Fusion, we learn that the Metroids were created by the Chozo in order to contain the X-parasites on SR-388, and the Metroid comics also show us that the Mother Brain was involved in the creation of the Metroids, leading to the idea that she's not the bad guy, but instead trying to save the galaxy. To further this theory, in Metroid 2, Mother Brain learns that Samus was sent to SR-388 to wipe out all the Metroids on the planet. Fearing the worst, Mother Brain begins to work on new Metroids to repopulate the planet if Samus succeeds. However, the original plans for creating Metroids have long been lost, thus resulting in the Machtroids that are far weaker than what's needed. Fortunately, Mother Brain finds out that Samus has spared one Metroid and is taking it to the space colony for study. Without delay, she sends Riley to the situation to steal the Metroid and begin cloning it before the X start multiplying, which results in the kicking off of Super Metroid. In conclusion, let's observe a song from Mario and Metroid to see if they share any resemblance.
So there you have a few theories revolving around the Metroid games for you to think about. And if you have any of your own, please feel free to leave a comment below. So until next time, thanks for watching.